Welcome to Mahjong Central. My name is Michelle. I'm going to play Solitaire for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg. If you don't know how to play yet, there's a link to the lesson playlist below the video. There's also a link to category modeling, which will introduce you to all the different hands that you can play. When I do this Solitaire game, I'm going to read from the rule book so that you can get to know what I'm trying to shoot for. So I have all my tiles out behind these racks and they've been mixed. I'm going to roll for prevailing because prevailing is important if we go for a hand that requires the prevailing wind. In this case I rolled an 8, so 4 is prevailing. 4 is north. So north is prevailing, and I'm going to use this die to just mark whose turn it is so I don't forget, because that will ruin the game. You don't want to ruin the game, so use some kind of a marker to help you remember which rack you're on. For the dealer, we're going to pull 28 random tiles, and here we're going to pull 27. I'm just going to go ahead and launch the east, or this would be east and south, west and north. So this is going to be the tiles for west and north. Everybody has their tiles. And I have them arranged, and now we're going to figure out what they're going to play. I was just thinking that, you know, most players have certain tendencies. They typically like to play certain kinds of hands. When you play Solitaire, you're going to have to break out of that mold, because if you play the same kind of hands all the time, you're going to bump into yourself. You don't want to bump into yourself. Play different hands. Try really hard to play something different so that you're not just playing the same stuff time and again. Push yourself. That's my recommendation to you. All right, let's see what can east and south play. East and south. And it is north round, or north is prevailing. North is prevailing here. So let's look at the multiples here. We've got green 4, 4, 6, 7, 1. 4, 7, 4, 4, 7. I know there's a 4, 7 date hand, but I think that it might require, I know it requires red dragons and white dragons. We have one of each. Let's see here, 4, 29, 11 in 2 suits with red and white dragons paired. That's called Royal Wedding. That's on page 27, number 84. 4, 29, 11 in 2 suits. I don't think so. Oh, we don't have a 2. We don't have a 2 here. We have a 2, but no 4. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Let's see here. I'm thinking, what about, oh no, all these pairs. Look, I was thinking we could play confused gates with the 1 and the 9 and then a sequence of 2 through 8, but we'd have to throw away all these pairs. We want to leverage the pairs. Leverage the pairs. So I'm thinking we should play Dazzle down here. Let's see how this looks. Dazzle is a pair hand. The pair hands are on page 17. Number 7, 5 pairs in 1 suit with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. right here. That's complete. We have 1, 2, 3 pair. We just need one more pair to be ready on this hand. This hand is almost made. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's look at this now. This is kind of what I was thinking. Let's look at confused gates, because we want to leverage. Look at this pung of ones. And we do have mixed suits here, although we could potentially play razzle with either bams or cracks. But I want to look really quick at the gate hand. Confused gates is on page 21, number 36. 3 suits, 1, 1, 1 in one suit, 9, 9, 9 in a second suit, and a sequence of 2 through 8 in a third suit with 1 tile paired. Right here. We need a 9 dot to make that work. So if we went with this decision, we would have 8 discards, and that's a really good guideline. If you can make a decision to where you have 8 discards remaining, that is a really strong start for solitaire in Siamese Mahjong. We have a big gap here though. That's a problem. Let's see if there's another gate hand we could do. Okay, let's look at open gates. Number 35 on the same page, page 21. 1, 1, 1 and a sequence of 2 through 5. Then 5 through 9 in a sequence of 5 through 9 with a 9. 5 through 9 in a second suit with 9, 9, 9. We'd have to throw away a pair. We want to leverage that if we can. That's the challenge there. Okay, so what about, here we have 1. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, and 6, 8. Okay, what about if we played, I think we might have to sacrifice the 1s, because we might be able to play, we have 1 extra discard though. We might be able to play a 2, 4, 6, 8 mixed suit hand. The mixed suits hands are on page 23 for what I'm considering here. And this would be, let's see, we're playing for east and south. So big 2, 4, 6, 8 is 2, 4, 6, 8 in 2 suits right here with a pung, a different pung in each suit with a pair of your own or prevailing win. I think that's what we're going to do. Look, 7 discards. This is a really strong plan right here. Well, we can't use both of these. We could only use one of them. So really we're back to 8 discards. But still, I think this is a good plan. Big 2, 4, 6, 8. That is a double limit concealed hand right here. And dazzle is also concealed. So that's what I would do here. Big 2, 4, 6, 8 and dazzle. We got to get rid of that though. Sometimes those multiples don't fit in and you just kind of go with it and do the best you can. I'm trying to get rid of this glare here if I can. I don't know. I don't understand glare. Forgive me. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, now let's look at west and north now. So their multiples, they have a white 3, 4, 6, 8. That is a good dazzle hand, or maybe pung chow. Look at this sequence. All we're missing is a 6 bam for a sequence hand. I think what we ought to do here is play dazzle and pung chow. Or we might even be able to play, let's see here, north I think was prevailing, right? I moved those dice. North is prevailing. This is east and north. So this south is not helpful. We can't use that. I was thinking that we could play a gate hand. And if we paired these up, we might be able to do that. Or we can use the green dragon to play a date hand. But more likely than not, this would be a good pung chow. Let me read pung chow to you. Pung chow is a sequence hand, and it is on page 18. Number 15, 4 chows or pungs, any combination in a pair, all in one suit. Last tile must be drawn. So a chow is 3 in a sequence, and a pung is 3 of a kind. So we would need to pung that. All right, I think that's a good plan. We got 6 discards for this. West and north and east and south are ready to go. We're going to start by having east discard. We'll have them throw the north. And I'm just going to throw randomly from the back and pick randomly. I'm not building a wall. You don't need to build a wall when you play solitaire. So now it is west and north's turn. They drew a 5 bam, and that's a keeper here. Any bam is what we're keeping. Every bam we can get our hands on. Let's throw the south. And right away, you see a north and a south have been thrown, so you can bet that winds are not going to be played. So just watch the discards, because that should give you an indicator of what a safe tile is going to be. So we're now going to draw for east and south. We drew a 2 bam. That's a keeper. We're playing 2, 4, 6, 8. And we need a pung in 2 different numbers in each suit. Let me see if that's a pung hand. I don't remember. No, it's concealed. We cannot call for any tiles. So we're going to have to draw that. Let's go ahead and get rid of the 9 crack. 9 crack. And we'll now draw for west and north. 2. That's a keeper. Just keep every crack. Here's 1, 2, 3 pair, 4 pair. We need 1 more pair and a green dragon to win on that hand. Let's throw the 1 dot. They only have 4 discards. Let's draw for east and south. 7 crack. That's not a keeper. We're going to discard. Let's just get rid of the 3 bam. And we'll now draw for west and north. They got a north. We'll discard that and draw for east and south. They got a keeper. They needed a pair of souths or east. We can get rid of this east now. East. Very nice. Okay, so it's kind of neck and neck. Look at, they have 4 discards and they have 5. Let's draw for west and north. They got a 4 dot. That's a pair that they don't need. We'll throw the 2 dot. And we're back to here now. You might be tempted to make a chow out of that, but don't. This is dazzle. It's a concealed pair hand. So don't be distracted by what you can make. Double check your hand and make sure if it's a pung hand with a P or a concealed hand with a C. If it's concealed, you just have to be patient. So we just threw a 2 dot, and it's now east and south's turn. They drew a 3 bam. We need evens. We don't need odds. So I'm going to throw that, and we'll draw for west and north. They got a 9 dot. That is not their suit, so we're going to throw that, and we will draw for east and south. 1 crack. That is not a keeper. Discard. Back to west and north. 8 dot. That's a discard. And we'll draw for east and south. They got a 5 bam. Don't need odds. Let's draw for west and north. 6 bam. That's a keeper. Okay, so let's just take a quick peek at what they have. They're kind of playing a pung chow, or they could play, yeah, I'm thinking pung chow because they have a pair on the end. Piano keys is a hand, but that requires a single 1 and a single 9, and then your multiples are in the 2 through 8. Since we have a pair in the 9, I think pung chow is going to be the hand. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and then we have a single 8 and a pair of 9s. With pung chow, the secret to making pung chow work is you start from left to right and make your pungs and chows. If it doesn't work, then you go from left to right. So let's do this again. Here's right to left. So we're going to go left to right, and then we're going to go right to left. So from left to right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. We need a 6. the 8, 9, we could maybe do a 7, 8, 9 and then have a single 9. Let's go the other way and see if we can make it better. So let's say we have a pair of 9s, 6, 7, 8, a pair of 5s, 2, 3, 4, and a single 1. I think at this point, either way, it's about equal. I think it's going to require at least one more pick to get ready. So let's count, because I don't remember if I discarded. When you count how many tiles you have, here's the trick. If you separate your tiles in groups of 4, you should have 7 groups of 4. That's 28 tiles. That means you have to discard. So here we have 2, 4, 6, 7 groups of 4. We need to discard. We already picked. So that's how you quickly count your tiles. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you don't have to do that. Just group them together in 4s. So we need to discard. Let's discard the 7 dot. And now we're going to draw for east and south. Oh, they got maybe a keeper. We could use either the 6 or the 2 bam. Let's go ahead and discard the 7 crack. And we'll draw for west and north. They got a west. That's a discard. Let's draw for east and south. That is a keeper. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a pair. They're ready to win on a 3 dot. Ready to win on a 3 dot. Let's go ahead and throw the 3 crack. And we're gonna draw for west and north. They got a keeper. That is a good tile right there. So let's go ahead and get rid of these tiles here. But I want to look first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. We need a 6 here. Okay, now let's go backwards. Let's go the other way and see if it's better. We have, here's a 7, 8, 9. Here's a potential 7, 8, 9. Here is a 4, 5, 6. A potential 1, 2, 3. So see, we're missing. We need one more tile. If it doesn't work to 4 sets in a pair, you're missing a tile. So we need to have one more bam to get set. This hand is really close. I think if with the right tile, this hand is 1 tile away from being ready. So now I forgot. I think I drew, and I believe I need to discard. Yeah. So see, I have 6 sets of 4, 7 sets of 4. I need to discard. So we're going to throw the 5 dot. And now we're going to draw for east and south. Oh, they got a keeper. Look at that. Nice. They need a 2 crack though. Let's throw the 1 bam. And we're now going to draw for west and north. 7 dot. That's a discard. Drawing for east and south. 2 bam. That's a keeper. So we don't need this 6 anymore. They need a 4 crack and a 2 crack. They need a 2 crack, not a 4. Yeah, they need a 2 crack and a 4 crack. They're 2 away here, and this hand is ready. We're throwing the 6 bam. And now it is this player's turn. 5 crack. That's a keeper. Up here. We need a green dragon here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. We don't need that 6 anymore. Dazzle requires 5 pair in 1 suit. So we don't need the 6. We need another bam and a green dragon up here. Let's throw the 6 crack. And now let's draw for east and south. Green dragon. We don't need it. We've already got that covered. We're going to discard the green dragon. Green dragon. That's Mahjong. And at this point, this player needs to decide whether or not to take it. The only time I withhold a double Mahjong, they can Mahjong with 2 hands at one time, and they're very close. But when a discard goes down, especially for a single or a pair tile, I take it. So let's take Mahjong for this player here. I'm just going to put it up on top. They just won with Dazzle. with the green dragon. Okay, so there's their winning hand, dazzle, and now they're going to discard 4 dot. Sorry, I forgot to move my marker. Okay, so this player needs one more good bam, and that will be their discard to make them ready. We're now going to draw for east and south. They got a 3 bam, which is not a keeper. We're going to throw it. And remember, Peng Chao is a concealed hand. They cannot call for any tiles. They have to draw it all themselves. So we're going to draw 5 dot. That's a discard. We're going to draw for east and south. We got an east. That's a discard. Drawing now for north and west. Keeper. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Let's just figure this out so we know what we're ready for. We have a 1, 2, 3 chow. Here's a 4, 5, 6 chow. There's a 5, 6, 7. We need a 6 bam. And then there's a pung of 8s and a pair of 9 cracks. Now let's go the other way and see if maybe there's a better weight. That's called a weight. When you're trying to figure out which tile you need to win, that is called a weight. So we're going to say we need, let's try this, 7, 8, 9. Here's an 8, 9. Yeah, a 6, 7, 8. A pair of 5s, a 3, 4. Yeah, there's way too many leftover tiles. Like we need a chow here. We're waiting here. Wait. That's a wait. That's a wait. That's a single. So this arrangement is not a waiting hand. So the other way was better. The other way was a waiting hand. So pair of 9s, pung of 8s, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, look. Yeah, just that little arrangement there. Pair of 9s, pung of 8s, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5. We're ready to win on either a 3 bam or a 6 bam right here. That's what we're waiting on. So let's throw the 4 dot, and we'll now draw for east and south. They got a white dragon. They're good to go on their dragons. So we'll discard and draw for this player here, west and north. Okay, they got a 9 bam. So let's check it out again. There's a 9, a pung of 9s, a pung of 8s, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that doesn't, as far as a winning hand that way, that doesn't work. I think we have to get rid of the 9 because they're waiting. This 9 did not help them. It looked pretty, but it didn't help them. So we're going to throw it. And now we're going to draw for east and south. They drew a 7 bam, so that is a discard. 7 bam. And you might think, well, can this player take it? The answer is no, because Peng Chao is a concealed hand and they have to draw their winning tile. That's the requirement for that hand. You have to draw your winning tile. 9 crack, that's a discard. We are drawing for east and south. They drew a east, we're going to discard it and draw for west and north. They drew a north, that's a discard. Drawing for east and south. 9 dot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another pair in here. Now we're ready on either a 3 dot or a 9 dot. Either one. And there's only one 9 dot out. So let's throw away the 1 bam. So now they have an option. Now it is west and north's turn. Red dragon, that is a discard. We'll draw for east and south. 3 dot, that's Mahjong. Now for this player, they self-picked their winning hand for dazzle. Here's red, white, and green dragon with 1 dragon paired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're not quite ready yet. There's their 5 pairs. So they have a winning hand here. So they can either declare that Mahjong or they can hold it and try to Mahjong with 2 at the same time. They're 2 tiles away from this hand. Because this player has 1 Mahjong out already, I would not risk that. I'd go ahead and expose a Mahjong, because as soon as 2 Mahjongs by 1 player is exposed, the game is over. And I don't want to risk not getting paid for my winning hand. Only the winning hands get paid. So we're going to declare dazzle. So both players have dazzle exposed at this point. Let's throw away a 9 dot. And it is now West and North's turn. They drew a 4 bam. Let's see if that improves things for this player. We've got 9, 8, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. I mean, either way, they're waiting on a 3 bam or a 6 bam. It really doesn't matter. I don't think that it's going to have any bearing. Actually, yeah, if we throw this 1 bam away, they're waiting on either a 3 bam or a 6 bam, no matter how you slice it. Even if we throw away the 4 bam, they're still waiting on a 3 bam or a 6 bam. So it really didn't help them. 6 bam. Now we're going to draw for east and south. 9 crack, that's a discard. They need a 2 crack to get ready, and a 4 crack. So we're going to draw for west and north. 2 dot, that's a discard. Drawing for east and south. They got a 5 bam, that is a discard. 5 bam, and we're going to draw for west and north. 8 crack, that's a discard. Drawing for east and south. 1 crack, discard. West and north. 1 dot, discard. East and south, discard. 7 bam. Drawing for west and north. Discard. Drawing for east and south. Discard. It's a race. Drawing for west and north. 7 crack, that's a discard. East and south. Discard. West and north. Discard. East and south. That's a keeper right there. South. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. They need a 4 crack to win. We're going to throw the 1 bam. So both players are ready. This player can declare the 4 crack. This player has to draw their own tile. So it's now this player's turn. 6 crack, discard. This player. 3 crack, discard. Now it's west and north. 2 dot, that's a discard. We're going to draw for east and south. 2 crack. They've already got it. We're good to go there. 2 crack. Drawing for west and north. 3 dot. That is a discard. And we're going to draw for east and south. 6 dot. That's a discard. Drawing for west and north. 5 crack. Discard. Drawing now for east and south. West. Discard. Drawing for west and north. 9 crack, that's a discard. Drawing for east and south. 9 dot, discard. West and north. 7 crack. I'm getting my exercise here with all this reaching. Goodness. East and south. Oh, shoot. This player needed that. 6 bam. We're going to keep going. West is a discard. Now this player. 5 crack. That's a discard. Okay, we're on west and north. 6 crack. Discard. We are now on east and south. West. Discard. West and north. 5 dot. Discard. East and south. Oh, they got a north. That's a discard. We're going to draw for west and north. 8 dot, discard. East and south. 9 dot, discard. West, north, 1 crack. East, south, 9 bam, discard. Now we are playing for west, north. Oh my gosh. Okay, now let's check this out. I don't think this is going to work. And also, there's there are 2 6 bams out. So this player needs to keep that in mind. So let's just see if this helped change things at all. If we have a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 7 8 9, if they throw away the 5, they could be waiting on the 8 instead. So let's see, there are no 8 bams out, and there are 2 6 bams out. So they're better off. Let's see, how many 3 bams are out too? There's 1 2 3 bams. So their options are really dwindling. There's 3 bams out, plus there's 1 right here. They would not have been able to win with a 3 bam. So we're going to throw the 5 bam and make them ready on an 8 bam now. There are 9 picks left. So let's draw for east, south. 5 dot. West, north. 2 dot. East, south, green. West, north, 1 crack. East, south, 1 dot. West and north, 3 dot. East, south, 4 bam. Oh shoot, that's not a keeper. They need a 4 crack. Discard. There's only 2 more picks left. 7 crack. This is the last chance. 6 dot. That's a discard. So each player had 1 winning hand. Dazzle. The same hand. So it's a push. They both won a single limit hand. It's good exercise regardless. And boy, it was quite a race. They were both ready on their second hand. That was kind of exciting, actually. Let me know what you think about that. And give it a try yourself if you play this version and if you have your own set. If you don't have your own set, go to gammonvillage.com. They have the prettiest sets, I think. That's where I get all my American style sets. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click subscribe and then click that bell so you get notification of when I post new videos. That way you won't miss out on these exercises that can maybe give you some strategies that are new to you or some insights into the game that can give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next solitaire for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.